Are you struggling being lukewarm? If so, this video is for you or for somebody that you know that is struggling with being a lukewarm Christian.
Break the chains of sin and grab Jesus' hand and break free.
God calls us to be many things, and being lukewarm is definitely not one of them. He actually tells us what he will do to people that is lukewarm.
I know all the things you do, that you are neither hot nor cold. I wish that you were one or the other. But since you are like lukewarm water, neither hot nor cold, I will spit you out of my mouth.
You have to be on fire for God. You have to only follow him. You have to be with his word and everything he says to do. You can't serve two masters. You can't be just right. It's not like Goldilocks where she's testing out everything and she chooses just right. You gotta choose was all the way to him and follow his path and what he's telling us to do. I saw this one video. It was an analogy of what would happen if you would die, and you either choose God or you choose the devil. And there's a fence dividing them. Now the guy, he didn't choose the one, he just stayed on the fence. And when the time was up, God walked away and the devil came to collect him. And then he said, I didn't choose him. So what makes you think I want to choose you? Then the devil tells him, the fence is mine. So that just goes to show once again, you have to be all in for God. That's like, say you're in a relationship, right? You love a person, you only want that person for you. Intimately, all that. How would you feel if they going and being intimate with everyone else and coming back to you? You wouldn't like that at all. You want them to only focus on you. Another thing that can make people lukewarm is hypocrites. I know nobody likes a hypocrite. Everybody does not like a hypocrite. So if you're a Christian, how can you say, oh yeah, I follow Christ, but you hate people? How can you hate people going off their skin color, going off what they do, going off their sin? You don't hate them, you hate the sin they do, and you try to help them get away from that sin. You don't be like, oh, that person did that, oh, I don't mess with them no more, I don't like them, to hell with them, basically. You try to help that person break out of that sin. If they don't want your help, you just don't want your help, and you just go on with your day. But you shouldn't be hating people. That is literally the complete opposite of what Jesus calls us to do. He calls us to do everything with love and to love everybody, even your enemies. So if even somebody disagreeing with what you have to say or doesn't want your help, you're still not supposed to hate them. You could, of course, distance yourself from them, but still have love for them, for their heart. In your heart. Another example for being a hypocrite is, say when you are trying to help someone with that sin, but you also struggle with that sin. Now you could say, yeah, I also struggle with that too. This is what I tried to do. Maybe we should both try, and we could help each other achieve that. Iron sharpens iron. That's a verse. But the verse on that, trying to tell people how to do something right, but you can't do it, is this verse.
And why worry about a speck in your friend's eye when you have a log in your own? How can you think of saying to your friend, let me help you get rid of that speck in your eye, when you can't see past the log in your own eye? Hypocrite, first get rid of the log in your own eye, then you will see well enough to deal with the speck in your friend's eye.
Another thing that can't help with cutting out the lukewarmness is watching what you're being rooted in. See if it's for God or is it for the world. Jesus and the world is conflicting each other. Everything that the world say do, Jesus said do not do. And so you want to watch what you input, what you intaking, because whatever you intake is what you're going to put out. I said that in my last video about anger, controlling your anger. But that goes with everything. Whatever you watch, whatever you see, it comes into you, into your spirit. It comes in contact with your spirit, and that's a subconscious level. It's subconscious because you won't realize that it's happening to you. But it'll be happening to you. So what you want to do, you want to surround yourself around Jesus and around people who follow Jesus. Now, of course, you gonna have some friends that's still in the world, but you can help lead them toward Jesus. You don't have to indulge in what they do, of course. You don't have to go to the club and party and all that, but you can still help them out. Jesus sat at the table and ate with sinners. Try to help them out. You gotta help them out. You gotta walk like Jesus. You just can't shun them off. Oh, you sin. We all sin, bro. Everybody sin. So let's help everybody walk closer to God. You can't be rooted in evil and expect righteous fruit. You can't be listening to all those killing songs and watching wrong movies and playing wrong video games and expect to give out righteousness and give out the right things to do and say. It's also being a hypocrite, telling people to stop doing things, but you're still doing it. With all that being said, I hope you took this video to heart, and I hope you apply it to your life and that you use it to help someone else out and get closer to Jesus. But do everything with love. Try to walk as best as you can closer to God. Try to walk as best as you can like Jesus. Of course, you're not gonna be perfect, but we can try our best to be as perfect as he was. But of course, we not gonna hit it. We all sin. He never sinned, so we not gonna hit it. But we can try our best to, like I just said. Spread the word. Love God. Love Jesus. Same person. Stay up. Stay blessed. Love y'all. Peace.